You can never make me happy enough, greedy enough, or more inquisitive enough to go into a deal on credit, to go into a deal right now to buy credit, because life here have really made me to wake up to what it means for one to live within his means. You see, when you live abroad, the reality abroad is different from whatever you think you know. I was on a call with someone today. He's based in Canada, and he said he watched my video and he looked at it and he was like, wow. He had to carry his credit card that he's holding. He had to check the credit card and pay off all the money that was in the credit card. The good news for him is that it's not been long that he was in that country, in Canada, and he got this credit card. He had to pay it off so that he can now start building his life gently without credit. Most of the people that traveled abroad are no longer children. These are people that are in their 30s. These are people that are in their 40s. We also have people that are almost in their 50s that travel abroad. Now, in a new country where you come in, you are supposed to be building for retirement, but instead, you are digging yourself more into debt. There's something that happened to a human being's body when you start getting old. When you start getting old, one thing that you will notice is that your body is failing. Your body is no longer the same way it was before when you were young. There are some businesses you will do when you are young. If you fail, you'll be able to recover. But there are some things that you will do in this place, you will not be able to recover it again. Forget about all the flashiness. When you enter into the country, that is when you will start to see beyond the social media pictures and Instagram posts. That is where you stop seeing beyond there. That is when you start seeing the reality on ground. Okay? Are people making it in this country? Yes. We have so many people that are rich. We have so many people that are making wise use of the opportunities that they are here. But just like everywhere in the earth, majority of the people are still finding it hard to see how they will find their feet here. Everyone is complaining. Everyone is crying. Everyone is complaining. Anybody where you meet, give me £10 for where? Anybody where you meet, give me £20 for where? At the end of the month, it is very hard to see someone that still have up to £200. One guy the other day, I was discussing with him and he was like, that he's living in a house of, is it £700? How much? I told him that you have no business staying in a house that is more than your 1 week rent, your 1 week wages, salary. You have no business staying in the house. He was like, waiting at the try talk. Say nobody go tell him you do credit. I say, I'm not a preach for you. It's because we are talking now and I see say you they try to borrow money. Now he come they say, the guy now was saying that even him, if not for this thing, that somebody is owing him £500 in this country. £500. Say him make money up to say person they owe him £500. I nearly laugh enter gutter. I say, here is a matured man in Nigeria being proud that someone is owing him £500, which is about 1 million naira. Why this same person in Nigeria, people might be owing him 50 million naira, 30 million naira, and he won't bother. Yeah, £500, he's calling it as if it is money. 1 million naira. That is not even up to his 1 month wage. People say there is no money in Nigeria. There is money in Nigeria. There is money abroad. But who no get sense? No go access the money. As people are crying in Nigeria that there is no money, that there is this thing. People are buying car, $90,000 cash. People are building everywhere. Cement, they cost more and more because, in fact, cement no dey reach ground. You have to pay in advance for you to access cement. While people are there crying that there is no money, people are there milking the money. Here is as if the percentage is higher. Somebody will be proud that somebody is owing £500 or £1,000 or £2,000 and he's doing it as if it's an achievement. Is £5,000 an achievement on a normal day? Like on a normal day in Nigeria, on a normal day in Nigeria, sometimes credit limit itself based on us where they do supply, sometimes no be small though. Now, you are here, check out your age factor. By the time you are getting to 30 to 40 to 50, you are supposed to now start building your retirement plan. This message is especially to men. If you do not build your retirement plan at this age, you are going to suffer. Forget that you are sending your children to Canada. You are sending your children to Cambridge. You are schooling them here. You are doing this for your wife. You are doing that. If you do not plan your retirement, you are going to suffer. Those children that it is because of them you brought them to this country and all that are not even going to remember you. Some of them, if not most. I'm not an old man, no. I'm a small boy. I'm just 35. But the truth is this. Do not use credit to impress people. Do not use it to impress even your family. Age is not by your side. You should be thinking about how to build your life within your means. It is a wake-up call. You need to think about how will I build my life within my means. Here, nobody they talk about the letters where people they receive. People they receive letter for year past post office. And most of these letters are credit card companies. They send them letter, they have missed payment. They have missed payment. Nobody they talk about them. You go there always, you they go check later. You they go check later. If you say they won't give you later for any, you are checking your mail. Upcoming payment. Upcoming payment. Upcoming payment. And most of these things are things where you put, okay, now this is my room. Nothing there here. Yes, I have my laptop. I know. People will say, if you're a family man that is staying here, things will be different. But family people are two people working. You understand? The child care, the children you are taking care of are your responsibility. Are you not supposed to take care of your responsibility? Two people are working. Are you not supposed to take care of it? So if you are crying that you are a family person and it is hard for you, you should now see what I am talking about. In Nigeria, remember your status. Your status, you will not cry like this. Okay? The government, you are not even paying for school fees, but you are crying. You are not even paying for school fees, but you are crying. And then, upon all these things, instead of seeing how to keep your life simple, you are trying to pepper people. Now, that place, they pay me. Money is never enough yet. Wife is working, husband is working, yet no money. You know what I'm talking about, oh. You know what I'm talking about. People that are not abroad, they will not understand. Since we talk, say here in a secret court, make we talk for our own coven. You know what I'm talking about? No money. Money is never enough. As money they enter, the number one cause of problem for year is money. People normally say if you carry woman on Nigeria come abroad, she go leave you. See, one of the reason is not infidelity. It's not cheating. Nobody even get you at where you want see cheating for. Where you want cheat. Where? The number one issue here is money issue. This is a woman that in Nigeria, you were taking care of her. You were the Odogu. But here, you come here, maybe you are the whatever. You are working in warehouse. Even the warehouse now, one shift you they see a week. She's also working as a cleaner. Or she's working whatever she's doing. I'm not concerned about the job. I'm concerned about the stress. Now, two of you have to combine bill in order to pay for bill, in order to have electricity, in order to have heat, in order to be comfortable. Look at the children. All of a sudden, if woman feed you, you don't know what it be. I'm not condemning women or men, but you cannot step up to what you were doing before. That is one of the reasons. That is one of the number one cause of issue in this place. Make we talk about upcoming payment and the heartbreak way they bring. As you are aging, you need more peace of mind. The bank will always write it for you. That is an upcoming payment, direct debit, that is coming on so date. Before your money enter, landlord don't they wait for you. Okay? The electricity, what do you call it? Phone bill don't they wait for you. Now, apart from this bill, you now went and put yourself in so many other bills wey still dey wait for you. The heartbreak, the problem wey e dey bring, it's not even now that you see it. And no matter how much you think you have here, a wise man said, just stop working for a month and you will see that you don't have money. Just stop working and you see that you don't have money. So, if they sack you, question I want to ask you today is, if they sack you from work today, how will you be? Your credit score you are trying to build, if by mistake you went and collapse it instead, how will you be? People say you need to build a credit score in order to access some things like mortgage, whatever you want to access in future. But whoever lied to you that it is by collecting a credit card that you are going to build it, I don't know where that lie come from. Simple thing like in the United Kingdom, like registering for voting so that you can vote, registering your address for voting can serve as a way of building your credibility. It shows that you have a proof of address where you are. Okay? Now, there are also simple things. Like for me, someone asked me, how are you building your credit score now? I said, I did a simple thing. I observed that, okay, if I do bill for my phone to be paying prepaid, that is as we do in Nigeria, I recharge and pay. I said, okay, that one is the same thing as this one. So I went and collected only, I normally say it, I went and collected only a SIM. And that SIM is £14.99. That is what I pay. Today is first. They have collected their money. And the money, I don't even, in fact, they don't even need to ask me. They will always see their £14.99 to collect. With the registered voter, my credit score is better than most of the people that are building their credit score. How many times do you call your people in Nigeria and tell them about the cry, where will they cry for toilet? How many times? You will lock up yourself in the room and you'll be crying. An elderly man, you know. Elderly woman, you know. Young boys and girls, you know what I'm talking about. You know. You're always thinking about the next bill. Now, there are some people that might not understand what I'm saying. One way or the other, their family sponsored them to come abroad. So they came abroad and they start earning £2,000, 4 million naira. They are, in Nigeria, was I earning 4 million naira? I'm sorry, I'm not talking to you. I understand. You are in Nigeria, they brought you here, I'm not criticizing you. Do your thing, man. You are going to get better. You will understand later in future. I'm talking about people like us, who takers. I'm talking about people that have actually built businesses. So why will you, after building businesses, you come here to rebrand yourself and you enter basic, you enter credit because you want to build a credit score. A credit score you can build only with SIM card. A credit score you will build only with registering for voters so that you can show proof of address. Credit score just means your credibility that you exist. Why? So you lock yourself in the toilet for people back home. No. Now look at disrespect, especially to men. Look at the disrespect. You don't even have respect from anybody, both at work and at home. The peace you are looking for is nowhere to be found. And you go collect credit. And that credit, where they collect, I'm asking, why? Your foundational thing is to make sure that you do not live a life of credit here. Your foundational thing is to make sure that your lifestyle here reflects what you have so that you can save at least £1,000. If you're living in the UK, $1,000, 1,000 Canadian dollars. When you change it back home, or when you even invest it here, it is something. You are building a retirement plan. You came to the abroad in 45 years, in 50 years, and they are collecting pension. You are happy that I will get pension in future. You might get your pension in future, but when are you planning to retire? You are 50. You are 50. You are talking about retire. When do you want to retire? How much is the pension? I thought pension is for 33 years. Even if they will give you when you are 60, that is 10 years later. Is that the retirement plan? Is that the retirement plan? Abi, you want to go back to the village and be shouting, yo, man, yo, my nigga, when I was in the United States of God bless America, when I worked in the... Now, what do you want to do? You want to be old taker for behind? Or are you planning? Now, the disrespect is there. Self-worth. Look at your self-worth. Do not forget why you came. You are here to build. I do not know why you left. Me, I know why I left. And always, every day, I stick it. I'm trying to save up small money now to go and buy a vision board and stick in my wall. I wish I can just show you around this room. There's nothing. I just have my bed behind and then the toilet down there. Now, if you look at my back, you see my shoe. Just about 3. That is it. Will I get more? Yes. I'll get more. But not that way, not on credit. Not on credit. Your foundational thing is to get out of debt. See, debt gave me peace of mind. I received my payment today, and as I was paying some people I'm owing in Nigeria, after making the payment, I had money to invest. I had money to buy more shares. Today I bought more Fidelity shares today. I'm so happy. I also bought shares here in the United Kingdom from the percentages I have set with my money. I still have enough money that will take me till my next payment. I have enough money that will take me till my next payment. So when I tell you I do not have money worries, I meant it. I do not have problem with money. Not that I earn more than you, but because I do not have any stinking payment. Call it stinking. Do not have any stinking payment. Let us avoid this credit. Depression. Expectation from whom? Depression, expectation from whom? Because of expectation from whom? You are trying to keep yourself in debt. Because of expectation from whom? You are trying to look, man, when are you going to tear that credit card? Now, if you have this credit card, especially, the first thing you need to do is to know how you can save. Before you clear it, you need to save up. You need to save up at least £1,000, $1,000. When you have this money saved up, then we can go to the next stage of paying off this debt. Do not attempt to pay debt without you saving at least £1,000 in an account. You know why? The reason is because when you are trying to get out of credit, you need to be financially liquid enough so that if there is an unexpected thing that happened to you, instead of going to the credit card to go and borrow money, you will now have somewhere you can borrow from. See, let me talk to my guys in the UK small. How much is your first credit card that they gave you? 250, 500. Okay. Now, this is a work that you can work in 2 days. This is a money you can work in 2 days. You see why it is a trap? Why not carry this 250 or 500 that is in this card that have been with you in your bedroom that you think is a pet? Why not carry that money and put in an account so that that money is now your own credit card? If you spend that money, you will put it back. Why not do it? What is the essence of collecting the money? And you just collected £500, so £1,000 credit card. Before you know, in 3 years, you are already owing credit card of many companies because it is like an addiction. The first time somebody smoke, you just collect them, say make it pop. Before you know, it's now an addiction. The first person is an addiction. Debt is an addiction. You keep on digging, you keep on digging, you keep on digging, you keep on digging. Let us stop. It is time for us to think again. It is time for us to reason this matter. Okay? Can you live your life here without credit? The answer is yes. I might not know about you, but I'm doing it. Doing it. It's not, I do not have all the things you have that later you'll be finding people to dash it. You buy things you don't need. Later you will be carrying it, keeping it outside, begging people to carry. Nobody go carry am. You will now still pay the government to go and throw it. Some things you don't need. Some things you don't need. You have small space. Okay. It is a wake-up call for me here. And you cannot make me happy, greedy, or to be in more expectance for me to accept a credit deal from you. It will not happen. Please, if you're already in this mess, save up 1,000. 1,000 pounds. Try. Now you might tell yourself that 1,000 pounds, how do I get this one? It's not hard. There are things you have in that your house that you can sell to save up 1,000 pounds. You know, enter Facebook Market, post it there. Somebody will reach out to you, sell it. Get 1,000 pounds, save. That is your new credit card. Then the second stage now is to start paying that credit card. Starting from the smallest, maintain a minimum payment in all of them. Then the remaining money, tackle the smallest. If you have a credit card that is just remaining 200 pounds, and you have some that are 500, 700 here, this thing, maintain minimum payment, the agreement you have with them. Maintain it on those ones. That one will be 200. We do this thing. If you have 200 pounds, hit it. Live your life on a budget. Live your life on a budget. Right. This is my planning book. Look at it. This is my planning book. Simeon Odi, planning book. This is my planning book. I plan everything I'm doing. I plan it. I plan. Apart from writing it on my phone, I use my hand to write it physically. You plan. Keep yourself on a budget, and it's going to get better. Why have you not subscribed? You can try to subscribe if you feel that you are getting value. But if you feel that you are also getting results with your credit card and all that, there's no problem. Continue. I'm talking to people that are already tired, that are sick and tired of being sick and tired. This is Showboy, and I wish you the best. I wish you to find this level of happiness that I have. I didn't say level of money. I don't have money. Level of happiness that I have. I wish you to find it. I wish you to find it. I just wish you to find it.